Hi, I'm Buttroad. Hey, we've got a funny story. Like, I've been training up Setzer and Celis in particular magics. For example, I've been teaching them stuff like Death and Vanish and Banish, better known in previous versions of the game as X-Zone, for a particular reason that doesn't work in this version of the game. So, it wasn't really a bug, I don't think. Like, I wouldn't call it a bug, but in old versions of the game, you could cast Vanish on an enemy and then hit it with Death or X-Zone, now called Banish, I guess. And Sabin still has relics, doesn't he? God damn it. And it would instantly kill that enemy. That doesn't work in this version. What they've done is they've gone ahead and made... Oh, here, let's just use this guy. They've made most of the bosses immune to the Vanish effect, which I just learned. I mean, I must have learned it before, because I've played this version of the game before, but which I just remembered by virtue of attempting to fight the Storm Dragon, and it didn't go well for me, because without a way to quick kill it, it is a virtually unwinnable fight. Let's go ahead and... We're just going to have to change up the order in which we're doing stuff. That's all. We're just going to have to slightly make some adjustments to what order we're doing things. So, instead of going to Zozo, instead of following the bird, we are going to head off in this direction. We're going to go back to Mobliz. In order to take down this Storm Dragon, I mean, one thing we could do is just go and loot the... Come on, can I land my airship, please? Somewhere? There we go. Like, one thing I could do is just go loot the dungeon up there. Better hit the relic bed. Just loot the dungeon. There's really good items in this dungeon. Very, very good protective items that we're going to make excellent use out of. And recruit the character at the end. And then go back later to the dungeon to beat the Storm Dragon. But that's just not going to do it for me. So, we're going to do a couple of things first. We're going to make sure that you learn some actual useful magic, which means we're going to give you Modwin. You're going to want to finish up Thundara by the time we get there. And you, sir... I mean, I just like you where you are, honestly. I like him just having healing magic, basically. You, though... Learning Fenrir, I guess that's okay. We still do need somebody to know Banish, but Celeste already does, and it's probably good enough for now. And you're gonna learn some heal magic. And other than that, I think we're fine. Let's go ahead... Oh my goodness, I can't believe I did that. I cannot believe I made that mistake. That's a costly mistake, because... We've spent a considerable amount of time now training Setzer and Celis in a particular way, under the impression that they would be in my party a lot, and I could just easily one-shot all of the dragons. The dragons are pretty tough opponents, but each one has weaknesses it can exploit, and each one it's relatively easy to make yourself strong against their attacks. The problem is the Storm Dragon, of all of them, is probably the toughest, because he's likely to be the first one you fight, and he's got crazy stupid spells that do a crapload of damage. But, good old Humbaba does not do a crapload of damage. We can easily take him down with just what we have, and then that'll get Terra back in our party, and Terra has Thunder Magic, which the Storm Dragon is, weirdly enough, weak against. Meanwhile, this jabroni is weak against Bios, so we'll just go ahead and throw that out there. He's also weak against being drilled in the face. I mean, everybody's weak against drilled in the face. Not really the face, he kind of drilled in between his legs. God, that 22 hundo cat scratch. But that's tasty. Edgar, you're a healer now. Stay on top of it, please. I really don't like Setzer casting Bio here. His magic just is not high enough. Let's just roll and hope for some 6s. How about that? Now, Humbaba's gonna blow away 2 of my guys. Okay, I mean, we'll deal. That's terrible. That's literally the character I did not want to see blown away. Because she has Bio. That's okay, we'll still have Cat Scratch. Terra, I forget if I gave her Bio or not. I don't know if she has it. If not, we'll cast Blizzara. You stay Cat Scratch. You stay as our healer once somebody takes damage, like you're about to do. Okay, so you're healer now. No Bio. Okay, so throw some Blizzara at him. So she's in permanent naked Esper status for this fight, which means she's going to put out a lot of damage. She could probably solo the fight, in all honesty. But again, we don't get the opportunity to equip her before this fight, which is not super helpful. We really are close to dead here. How about you throw that out? Oh, that was a good block, Terra. We really needed that block to stay in this fight. There we go. Okay, so I think we're back in this. Gao, I would like to see some Cat Scratch. Let's throw out Cat Scratch. Let's not worry about like the regular physical hit. We know that you can do it. There we go. That's what we want to see. That 23 hundo. Humbaba was not happy about being cat scratched, but I mean the 1100 critical, I can handle that too. That is okay too. So if we had gone to Mount Zozo first, and if we had looted that dungeon, basically what we would have found was a lot of items that either block or absorb thunder damage. Which would make this fight much, much easier. But it's not that difficult. I think they expect you to visit Mobliz early, like I did. Get that Fenrir Esper. And then go back once you get your airship. I think they designed it that way. There's no linear progression of... That's just death. That's just a one-hit KO right there. There's no linear progression of what happens in the world of Ruin. There's all these different adventures and side quests to do. You don't have to do any of them once you get your airship. Some of them are just flat out more difficult than others, and I think Humbaba is like the low tier difficulty because they want you to get Terra back pretty early, considering she's essentially the protagonist of the first half of the game. Even though she screams a lot. But now that we have Terra back, we have that boosted damage from her. She has all the tier 2 spells. So now we can go fight one of the more obnoxious bosses in this game. Ugh, I'm not looking forward to it. It's always a pain in the butt. I never have a good time fighting this boss, but our reward is another one of my favorite characters, which will be nice to see. Actually, we get a couple rewards from this dungeon we're going to go to, and we're going to, with any luck, get enough magic APs for Celeste to learn the tier 2 spells, which really it's high time that she does. She's been in the party long enough. It's kind of embarrassing that she doesn't, but I prioritized Vanish and Banish for her because of these dragon fights. But it turns out, I'm a big stupid face. If I was playing the SNES version, it would totally work, but I mean, that's it. There's no but. That was the end of my thought in its entirety, pretty much. Hey. Okay, so let's go ahead and hit the relic. Just get the free revival on Edgar here. I think we just gave her the tier 2 spells and then let Zona Seeker take it from there, is what we had done with Terra. So, we are going to have to play the next couple dungeons kind of strategically. We're not going to be able to just do any freewheeling. We're not going to be able to pick our party at random. We really have to put out the damage, and the only way to do that is to hit weak points and bring Sabin, because Sabin has by far the best attack in the game that we have access to right now. So, we've got our 6 characters here. We're going to bring Sabin, we're going to bring Terra. We gotta bring Celeste to learn a spell, and let's bring Setzer. Well, who's my lowest level person? Setzer. Okay, so yeah, we'll prioritize Setzer to get some experience points on him. Okay. The problem is we don't really have a lot of earrings to go around. So let's start with Setzer. You've got dice. We're gonna give you Hermes sandals. We're going to give, you know, that's it. Genji gloves. So 2 dice. There you go. You're done. Dice. Dice. That's pretty good. Okay, and you do not yet have... We want you to finish that up quickly. So, okay, you're set. So, Terra, we're going to give her... Because she's got Fyra, we're going to give her an earring. We're going to give her... I think we'll give her the ward bangle and let her take it from there. Sabin, we'll give him 2 earrings. Celeste will give her back her growth egg. There it is. No, that's the Gigas glove. And we'll give her the Gale hairpin. Alright, so... You know, I better give her a hero ring, because we're going to be doing some just regular attacking in the dungeon, I think. Man-eater, whatever, that's fine. Enhancer, you know what? No, you need to have the enhancer is what you need. Get that magic stat up. And then Sabin, we just optimize him, that's fine. Alright, you need Modwin, something fierce. You need it bad. Mr. Sabin... I think we're going to actually use Zona Seeker in the battle. And both of you have already mastered it. Let's go ahead and give that to... 6237. Let's go ahead and give that one to Sabin. What spells do you still need to be competent? I mean, until we get some better Espers, there's really nothing else you're going to use. We can get her bio, I guess. I don't know. You know what? Just go ahead with Kate Sith. You're never going to cast bio. Until we get some better attack magic, you're probably set. Alright, so. That's that. Oh, wait a minute. What do my levels look like? Okay, no level 5s. The problem is if we run into Death Gaze on the way back to... Jidoor, I want to make sure that this party can fight him off, and we pretty much can. And where's Jidoor at? There it is. Hello, Jidoor. Okay, so the rich man's house that we checked out before the opera house is infested with evil paintings and things, which of course is a lightning rod for our Pictomancer realm. So we're going to go and get realm back now. And again, this is one of those dungeons where we got to turn the lights on, because if you don't, you can't go up the stairs. This is one of those dungeons I think everybody, like every reasonable player, will find pretty easily. A treasure chest canvas. A picture of an old urn. Emperor Gestal. But if you check him again, it tells you how to get into that Star Mountain dungeon. that I pointed out a while ago. Do the lights do anything? No. Flowers? Oh, they're alive alright. Alright, let's get to work. Pretty sure Fyra is just gonna burn everything alive here. We'll do some blitz input. No problem. Yeah, see, that's exactly what we needed. So, it wasn't... I sat down to record and went all the way through Mount Zozo and got to the Storm Dragon before I realized, oh, we can't stick Vanish to them anymore. So I was trying to think, okay, my team is just not going to be able to defeat the Storm Dragon. I don't have enough Thundara magic. Even with the wind protection gear in the dungeon, even with Zona Seeker casting Shell, it just wasn't going to happen. We needed better magicians in order to pile on magic quickly. I also had Gao in the party instead of Sabin, which wasn't doing anybody any good. Can we get some good rolls there, Setzer? Can we see some sixes? So, but this boss we're going to go up against here is weak to fire. With any luck, I'll have both Terra and Celeste casting fire when we get there. And it'll be A-okay. I mean, Celeste was doing decent damage with the Genji Glove earlier. I could probably, instead of having her cast fire if she doesn't learn it, I can give her a Genji Glove, enhance her, and a Flame Tongue. And probably do pretty good damage against this boss. But nothing is going to stack up against Sabin's Phantom Rush. Just nothing in the game is going to stack up even remotely to Phantom Rush right now. So he's going to probably be a mainstay. Door? Door does nothing. This chair is a trap, right? Yes. But you know what? I'm going to trigger the trap because I could use the APs. It does seem counterproductive. Oh, Blade Dancers. They're tricky. We need to destroy her first. We need to destroy her immediately. I think I messed up that blitz input. I think I botched that. I don't know what she's weak to. We can Libra. I mean, she's weak to Terra's Fire spell, that's for sure. Let's wait till Libra comes out. Actually, no, let's... Oh my goodness. Yeah, see? This is what I didn't want to have happen. But, provided Sabin survives until this Blitz comes out, that should be the Oko right there. Good night, Blade Dancer. So this dungeon's weird. This dungeon's silly and weird. Eventually we'll get Celeste some healing magic. Hey, she topped 1,000 hit points. Woo! Good stuff. Let's try this door. 2 Blade Dancers. That is the opposite of good. We never did figure out what they were weak to, huh? Well, that one's dead. That one's destroyed. Let's try Thunder. And Bio. Ugh. See, they're throwing weapons at us, and the whole deal with throw is it ignores defense. That's why throw is so powerful. When Shadow uses it. And that's why all of her attacks can pretty much one-shot us. Alright, there's a little bit more magic power on Sabin. I am going to keep us secured. So we got the Moogle suit. That's a fun little item. It's jaunty. There's another interesting item up in here. The Lich Ring. You equip that on somebody, it turns them undead. Pretty swag. Sabin can probably take care of all these guys, so I'm not going to use any magic on them, I don't think. Get him, Sabin. There you go. I think everything in here is just weak to fire. I think the idea is they're magic paintings, canvas burns, ergo. Did Celeste learn Blizzara from the Esper? No, that must have been her standard level up Blizzara. Because she and Terra have spell lists. Oh, let's not get in the chair again, actually. She and Terra have natural spell lists that they learn as they level up. And Blizzara is one of Celeste's spells that she gets. I think they both get stuff like Flare at a high enough level. Like, they both learn Holy or Flare if you level them up to like level 80, but by that point you most likely have the Esper that teaches Holy and Flare and have already used it. I should be using Setzer to heal in between battles, actually. Would be smarter than what I'm doing. Setzer is my main healer in this party now because he's now got Kira. Is he in the front row? Why is he in the front row? Get back there, buddy. You got dice. Door number 2 is a troll door. Fair enough. I guess that just leaves door number 3. We'll just wait it out. There we go. Oh, see, there's another exit troll door there. It's like a Mario Maker level I'm looking at. So here's the room with the flying treasure boxes, because every haunted painting dungeon needs a room with flying treasure boxes. I mean, you know how it is. Yeah, we're just going to stack attacks. Sabin's going to take care of all this mess. Not even a little bit of an issue. Beautiful. I don't think there's anything good in any of these boxes, but I'm going to get all of them anyway, because I can't leave a treasure box behind. About Blizzara. I don't think we tried Blizzara on her yet. And then we'll use Phoenix, because I want to make sure that everybody's damaging him. Ooh, no, she was doing better with Bio against the Blade Dancer. I think it's probably dead, right? She's dead now? If not, Bio's gonna hit one of these cats. Never mind, we got him. Oh, a paltry amount of kill. A tiny, inconsequential amount of money was our reward. Yeah, let's make absolutely sure we're tearing these Blade Dancers down. I wonder what Gao gets for raging that Blade Dancer. I wonder if he just gets to throw an item. She must have a weakness to Bio, because Celeste's Bio spell was doing about as much as any of Terra's elemental spells, and Terra's got much higher, I don't know, much higher, but she's got higher magic. I was about to say pretty good dice rolls there, Setzer, but nope. Nope. Someday he'll have better dice. The day will come. We will definitely be getting him better dice. I should probably prioritize that after getting off of Mount Zozo. But that's getting ahead of myself. Alright, Sabin gained another level. Yeah, these are just... a potion, an ether. Can't runic a thrown weapon, unfortunately. That was decent dice. I mean, it's paltry compared to what Sabin is about to do, but... you know, we can't all be as cool as Sabin. It's actually pretty silly how much better than almost every other character in this game is than Sabin. Terra must naturally get teleport because she doesn't have... she's not learning anything from Nesper. No, she got Kate. Sit still. Alright, so Setzer, you have all the healing now. Let's go ahead and... I don't know what I want to do with Setzer now. It's not worth raising his magic stat. He doesn't need strength. Let's go ahead... yeah, let's do this. Let's get him the haste and slow stuff. Oh, she's still so far away from Fyra. Is too bad, yes? This one doesn't do anything. No, okay. So that picture of Maria up on there on the wall does not do anything.
Shoutouts to William Sheets for sponsoring this video, and to everybody who helps make my channel possible by supporting me on Patreon.